Says I'm live. I'm live. Nobody's here yet. This is a spontaneous one. If anybody wants to join me and chit chat, you're more than welcome. I'm gonna see if a couple people stop in to say hello. I don't usually go live spontaneous, but kind of was just looking at another YouTuber that was a little upset and kind of got me thinking a little bit about, how sad things can be for some people. Hey, Jennifer Hayes and Little Mama Stalker, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping. Just chit chatting, seeing how everything's going. We got 6 people watching. Hotmess Thifter. Hey, Adrina, hello. If anybody wants to stop in? Okay, I'm back. Boy. I hit the wrong button. I went to hit the invite, and I hit the, Jennifer. Hey, KJ. So I'm putting a link in there if anybody wants to stop and I just want to chat. Just a random chat. I was watching somebody, and I don't know if I want to really mention their name, and it kind of broke my heart to see the guy down in the dumps about and letting YouTube stuff bother him. I've done it myself before sometimes, and sometimes it's okay to blow off steam, but let's not let things tear you up to get to the point where it just broke my heart. So hey, Janine, thank you for stopping. Hey, KJ. If anybody, Amy, if you want to stop in, I know you don't like to come on camera sometimes, but there's the link. Anybody is welcome to come in. Just you want to talk about your day. Today I shipped out about 15 packages for Amazon. I got some eBay packages I need to do, but I got to get my act together. So I'll highlight some. Steven, thank you for stopping. I appreciate it. I don't go live actually much lately anymore. But I'm like, maybe sometimes spontaneous is a little bit more. If you guys haven't checked out my video, Philly Road Tech. Hey, Tommy, or Destiny, either one of you. I put the link there. Why don't you come by? Stop in for even if it's 5 or 10 minutes. I want to, we can share the chat with the group. How things are going on in your end of the world. I got CNBC on another channel here, and I was watching the market some, and I came on YouTube and saw someone else was live. I was going to hang out there, but he was only live maybe for 12 or 13 minutes, and just really grateful for everybody that does follow me, and I know there's been you just got to keep your head up. Yeah, I try. We all have our times, but it always helps when you have other people supporting you. And not people that aren't being mean-spirited or being hateful. For the most part, and I haven't had to experience that. Maybe I take things too to heart. Just casual chat, T. If you want to stop in, even if you stop in for look, I know you're busy. Stop in for 10 minutes. No, I don't trade any crypto, but if you want to just stop in and say hello, I just threw the link there. If your hair is not fancy, anybody, and you don't want to come on, I'm okay with that. Hot mess. Hey, John, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How are things over there in the UK? I know you've been. How's your health going for you and everything? Hey, Nathan, that's my son, Disney Nate. You just got home. How was work today? Maybe one day I'll have to get you to come on. We'll have to get you a webcam, and you can come on and tell everybody maybe some crazy stories about Patdees. So let me real quick. Look, I put the link there 2 or 3 times. Anybody's invited. Tito, you could come on. Yeah, just come on. Show yourself. Let me go real quick. I'll go through Jennifer Hayes as always. very supportive of me. I appreciate it, Jennifer. Thank you. I do appreciate everyone that comes and supports Patdees. And this is just, I'm not putting out really any information today. It's not an education. I mean, maybe some people say I don't teach much anyways, but this is just basically a thank you and hello. And just wanted to have a conversation. I'm here. Actually, my son came home, but he's in bed already. And my wife's not home yet. So Liz, Jeff, thank you. This is my niece, actually, Audrina. Hotmess Thifter. Aaron, we had you come in one time and you had camera issues. Shehan, 1996. KJ, thank you for stopping. Stephen Straight, thank you. I'm not sure if that's Tommy or if that's... Oh, here we go. We got my good friend in here. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, pretty good. Been super, super busy. I'm just trying
That's
to move
good.
things over.
I saw I think, Janine, we all have days things that make us sad, but there was another YouTuber from overseas that and he was only up 10 minutes, and it broke my heart. You could see it in his face that he something on YouTube made him break, and
We are very dark.
yeah.
You turn the light on. Sorry, we're really dark. My
No,
light is
that's all
off.
right. I appreciate you guys coming by.
That helps.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to you guys actually in a while.
Yeah, we've been busy, man, since the nice weather hit. I'm outside. I ain't got time for YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do YouTube for 6 weeks when I was busy with doing Amazon in April and stuff like that. So I just, to be honest, this was a 1 minute decision. I said, I'm going to go live, and I want to see if anyone's willing to stop in and just say hello. And sometimes I'm like that. I like to pick up the phone, or in this case, YouTube, and just reach out and say hello. And thanks for everyone that's coming by, and if they're listening. And I do appreciate everyone that does come by and support. And I don't know if you were watching, but there was another channel, and it just broke my heart. The guy was something happened, and he was upset, and I have days like that I'm like, damn,
yeah. It wouldn't be normal if you didn't have a bad day or two.
I'm a pretty good actor. But sometimes people say, when I act like a clown, a little bit of that sometimes is hiding a little bit of that. But life is short.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. And sometimes people just got to learn to let things go, especially when they're you don't hurt my kids or my wife. You can call me fat, ugly, and all that stuff. If we want to banter or do a little Don Rickles roast, I can do the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And sometimes people just need to step away and take a break, from YouTube, because you get so wrapped up in doing lives and trying to help other people.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think honestly what happens is they use YouTube as an outlet to make friends and get out there. And it's a shame if it backfires on them. So that's why I think we need to be more conscientious of how we're treating one another. Because for some people, they're in their house and they don't have friends. I mean, I would have never met you guys or any of the people in the chat if it wasn't for YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm always grateful for everybody that I meet. And I mean that with everybody. I mean, at times there's always a little bit of misunderstandings and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, a lot of that silliness doesn't even matter.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And with everything that's going on in this nation and the division that we're having, man, we gotta, me and my wife, for the first time in probably months or maybe even a year, we watched the movie. I think it was Patriot, the one with the Boston.
We just watched that, actually.
And it broke my heart, but yet how Boston was so strong.
Right.
And I think about 9/11 and what happened then and how we all pulled together, and what's going on now is so decisive with this country of having to choose sides. It's I hate that. I hate seeing that. You know.
Oh, hello to everybody who said hello to us in chat.
I was seeing it. I didn't want to cut Pat off to say hi, but
no, you're fine.
And you're right. There is so much division going on right now with people, and it's ridiculous. It really is. We need to get beyond that and band together, not separate.
Yeah.
And we don't have to agree on everything, but we don't have to do it in such a hateful manner that we're also hurting other people and being so strong in our like stupid stuff. You know, like it gets to the point sometimes where I basically want to delete Facebook, but then I say to myself, no, I still want to stay connected with the good people. You know, I honestly, I think, and this is my personal opinion, we probably have 100,000 morons in this country that are ruining it for the other 300 million people that are normal and fine.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
what I do is, you know, if I notice that there's a person that on Facebook that is like continuously posting like or argumentative or whatever. But, you know, I know the person. I know they're a good person. They're just very strong, adamant in their beliefs to where they almost become a bully about their beliefs. I don't like defriend them. I don't block them or anything. I put them on that option to like hide for 30 days.
Yeah.
You know, and then see if in 30 days when they start appearing, if they seem like they're in a better place, you know.
Yeah, because, you know, you don't want to put your opinion out there and be so strong-headed that you're not willing to at least listen and try to understand the other person's point of view. You just constantly are like, we just had a situation on my Facebook page where I was getting slammed at because of my belief, because I was posting things that I believed in and it wasn't okay with them. So I was constantly getting harassed. Tommy, I literally got to the point where I was like, Tommy, tell me I'm just not reading more into this than what's actually going on. So he looked at it and he went off. He's like, he's like, you don't do that. You don't do that. You're supposed to be friends. You don't criticize and belittle and treat somebody like crap because they don't agree with you. And I literally got to the point where I had to unfriend her. And when I unfriended her, she wrote me privately and apologized. And we're friends again on Facebook. But I mean, I've known her for years, but she was just digging at me and digging at me and digging at me. It's like, you know,
maybe she didn't even mean it that way. I've posted something recently and it got the post got hijacked, and it got to the point where look, everybody who follows me on Facebook, I consider a friend. Right. This is why I try to tell people, please follow me on Instagram, because I can't be friends with 2,000 people. And I can't know everything. So it's a little bit more personable on Facebook than it is Instagram. But basically, they were kind of picking on her or trying to keep hammering at her on their beliefs. And it was to the point where I felt like they were bullying her. So I deleted the whole thing. And I didn't say no more about it. Everybody's entitled to, but I don't know. You know, I was saying to someone today, we really only got 50 years. You know, when you're a kid, you don't really make much of a difference in life. You're learning, you're learning how to, you potty train. You're learning how to speak, learn how to keep your mouth shut. Hopefully, really, life starts really at like 25. That's when you really should, and you might live to be 75. You only got 50 years, and why do you need to make it miserable for other people? I know it always sounds silly, and I talk about love and kindness, but that's exactly how I really believe that. You're only here one, and you know what? You never know if you're going to be here tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, I
Yeah.
I know that all too well.
I never tried to go. I mean, some people joke on it. How does your wife put up with you for 31 years? And I'll say, well, what do you mean by that? And like, why? Because I'm acting like a clown? You know what? I'd rather laugh. And I got another guest coming in. She might not put on her camera, but hello.
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 Is this Hotmess Thrifter?
It is.
It is.
Mhm.
And today I'm going to let you go that you don't have to turn your camera on. Just don't start talking like a man, because then I know it's not you and I'll have to kick you out.
I don't think I could, even if I tried.
Okay.
Charlie,
Yes.
I must spit my coffee everywhere.
How are you doing, Amy?
I'm doing better now that I'm home.
Where were you?
I had to go to my parents' house to take care of their animals. They went to Florida for a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
You just open up.
Weren't you supposed to go on that trip, Amy?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to steer clear of the cooties.
Charlie,
Yes.
Charlie, the way you had that bottle tipped, I thought it was Jack Daniels.
No, I don't.
I was like,
You should know by now. I don't believe in drinking or smoking.
I know, that's why
Yeah.
my brain was like, whoa.
Nah.
I realized it was.
There's no one's ever gonna drive me to. I honestly I don't like them. Anyways.
You don't drink at all, Pat?
No.
Wines, nothing?
No.
Really? See, I didn't know that.
No.
I knew that. That's why my brain was like really tripping out.
Yeah, but Bosley over there doesn't pay attention as much as the Angels do. You know what I mean?
Because I drink, my attention span's a little lower.
Yeah. No, I never. My dad was into that stuff, and it destroyed our family. And I never wanted to get involved in those vices. And I guess that's why sometimes people consider me a little bit boring and stuff like that. I'd rather go to Knoebels. I'd rather go to Disney World. I'd rather. I like business stuff. You know, like I watch CNBC.
Charlie, that's why we get along so well. If you're calling yourself boring, that means I'm boring too.
Yeah. Well, no,
Me too. I'm pretty boring.
I've been called that. So, Funky Fluffy, we got to. I mean, look at the muscles on that guy. How is everyone? I mean, that's what a name.
Looks like he lifts punch buggies for a living.
Right? Well, welcome, sir.
He's been on. I don't know if you've ever seen him before.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
I haven't really been on YouTube in 3.5 weeks.
Oh, okay. I saw that you did say that you were right before the week of July the 4th, you were taking a break.
Yep.
Hey, Amy, before I forget real quick, I got your message late that you were, sometimes on Sunday is a family day for me. So a lot of times because my wife works, we try to go out on Sunday. So I didn't catch the your auction, but how did you do yesterday?
Well, as soon as I hit the go live button, I had to have Lori story, that Lori. There's a couple different Loris there.
Yeah, I know who you're talking.
I kind of had her greet everybody because I totally like panic mode. Could not even read, could not even put the thought to say people's name, nothing. But she was really good. She took over when she knew that I was having a moment. And I mean, I think it went okay. We only did like 2 hours since it was my first one. I didn't want to get too far. I didn't want to do what some people do.
Yeah.
Too many hours at once.
Destiny and Tommy have done them in the past.
Auctions?
I know.
Yeah, they do. This was before it became a big thing on YouTube. We were doing auctions.
Yeah.
So we were doing them with Derek, right? It was Derek, and then.
Well, yeah, I think we did one.
You guys were doing like, I think the one-offs and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were doing everything starts at a bar.
Because I bought something from you that time. Yeah. Hey, real quick, deep end of the sandbox. Hi, kids. I'm listening and spray. That'd be cool. Maybe sometime. I don't know your name, but come on and while we're live, you can put the camera and show us some of your process of painting T-shirts.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd be interested in seeing that. I've been looking at some stuff on YouTube where people are laying out like a stencil on a colored shirt and then using bleach, spraying on bleach to kind of give it the design.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. But I'd be curious what the spray painting technique is.
Did you guys see where I posted the Tops 2020, the cards that they're designing by 20 different artists?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's a. So I'm actually gonna let me see if I can find it. But there's a video I have posted up. You could see that there's cards that you can get on there that are turning into hundreds of dollars, and if you get the gold card, they're worth like $4,000.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Dang.
Trying to think where the heck.
You took the 72 out of your name.
Yeah, because everybody's like Patdees, and then it kind of I don't know. I just wanted to just keep it kind of simple. The reason, to be honest, I always wanted to just be Patdees. The problem is Patdees.com is already taken because of the website. So I have Patdees 72. So I just kind of, because people it was funny because they would be mentioning, well, go over to Patdees, and then they would 72.
I just call you Charlie.
Yeah, I know you do. I was going to show you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back. I have to go take care of something real quick. I'm just going to mute myself. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. Hold on. I want to show you a card. Tommy, did you ever get into cards at all?
I never did, really. I mean, the most I did with like collector's cards was put them in the spokes on my bike. I probably burnt through hundreds of dollars worth of cards, making my bicycle sound like a motorcycle.
You can scoot over some more. I didn't realize that the live chat was. Yeah, your head was being blocked.
Here's a card that I just designed. I want to do something called the Home Run Kings, and this is Mike Schmidt. So I designed this card and gonna do something. So I talk about cards a lot on my channel and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am so behind on everybody's stuff that I follow, because I kind of stepped away.
Hey, there's Pittsburgh.
Hello, Anthony. Wait, how did I say it before? Or I spelt it wrong, and you guys were telling me it was very Italian.
I'm putting the link there again. Anybody is welcome to come in. Positive thoughts, positive feelings. Don't be commenting about my hair, because me and Tommy now have the same hair length.
Right?
Yeah.
Myra, buying space, asked you a question.
She did? Uh-oh.
Did you create the fishing channel yet? Yes, we have it created. We're probably going to do, we haven't done a live in a while, and I've been getting all kinds of messages.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay? Everything going all right? We haven't seen you on. So we're probably going to do a live on Wednesday and release the name and the link and all of that to it.
Yep.
See, other people are saying deep end of the sandbox. It's, this is nice. It's nice to find out what other people are doing. Maybe they're not doing stuff that they sell on eBay, or, what they're doing in their regular lives as an entrepreneur to make a living. And it's always, neat to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deep End of the Sandbox said, yes, I cut stencils. Old punk bands used to spray paint, so I figured it may work for me. Now that I did not know. That is a really interesting nugget of information.
Hey,
I
there's
learned something new today.
Joey Bada Bing. Thank you for stopping in. I'm actually working on an interview show, but I've been it's going to be pre-recorded. So I've done, I did an interview earlier today, and I'm going to be rolling that out in about 2 weeks so that I have content more regularly, but short interviews, and editing it so in a way that, to keep people content with watching it. Oh, my son wants to ask you a question. That is her husband right there, right here. So don't be asking for her phone number.
But if you really want it.
Should I put it in the chat?
We do decals.
That's my son. I know. So he wants.
Where am I from?
He wants to know where you're from.
Okay, so I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida, and at the age of 10, almost 11, I moved to Wisconsin, to Clintonville, Wisconsin. Grew up there, and now we are by Wisconsin Dells in Wisconsin. I was only kidding, Nate. Disney Nate. Congratulations, by the way.
What state, he wants to know?
What state? Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
We're in Wisconsin right now, but I sound Nebraskan.
We're pretty much right in the center.
So pretty much my son basically just admitted that he doesn't watch me. So if he would watch me more in the past, he would have known that where you guys are from, because we did a show together probably for the first 6 or 8 months that we were all doing YouTube.
Right? Uh-oh. Busted.
Yeah, busted.
Hi, Gary. Westside Gary says, hi, Tommy and Des.
What up, Gary?
Gary, you know Gary? He's from California.
Yep, I know Gary.
Gary and his buddy Tom Cruise just had a auction.
Yep, we just watched the replay.
Yeah, I watched a replay of it. I missed it. Missed his live. I didn't even know he did lives, and then I was like, he did a live, and I jumped in there and we watched the replay.
Yeah, I think it was only his second one. So if I'm missing anyone in the chat, I apologize.
Sure.
What's that?
I used to what?
I'm pretty sure it was only his second one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Well, I'll have to watch out for future ones.
Right, for sure.
I was on the lake fishing when he actually had the auction.
Yes, he does a lot of that lately.
Yes.
Joey, no, I did not see your video yet, buddy.
Stephen Straight said, I used to deliver paper to Wisconsin.
I put the link there. If anyone wants to come in and say hello, even if you hang out for 10 minutes, that's fine. Hey, Texas Val. Thank you. Thank you for stopping.
Hello.
Texas Val actually just sent me a gift. So I was surprised. I was bidding on this Disney stuff from Flippin' Flamingos, and I wanted the Mickey Mouse. And I offered to buy it, and all of a sudden I look at my mail, and she sent it to me.
Nice.
That's really cool.
So this is the good side of YouTube, and I'm very thankful for complete strangers to be sending gifts, cards. Myra, she's sent me things for my. I haven't talked about my Christmas tree in a while, just because everything that was on with COVID-19, it kind of got sidetracked. Hey, this is usually never Jim. This is Tara. Thank you guys for. We're just having a casual chit chat, and I'm kind of just want to come in and say hello and say thank you, and just touch base with some people and see how everyone's doing. I sadly, about 40 minutes ago, another YouTuber was live, and he was very upset, and I felt bad for the guy. And I'm hoping that he'll reach out and everything will be okay for him. But I don't want to let YouTube for anybody be such a negative that that we all got to get along and be kind and
right.
Hey, Todd, what's up? You're welcome to come in and show your palms. He's a guy. Now, Amy, this is a guy that puts the camera on, but you never get to see his face. You only get to see his hands.
Okay.
Yeah. He does coins and stuff like that. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for stopping. We're not educating people.
Hello.
We're not educating people today. We're just chit-chatting. So thank you for dropping in. I am putting the link there. We have room for if anybody. Did you guys see that? Now you guys can put 10 people in a room, and on StreamYard, and if that you're paying, and then you can also do a 5-minute like brand, like here. I'll show you this. Like if people are not sure, it's called an overlay.
That's right. You're damn right. I did that. 8 down, 8 profiles. You hear him? You hear him? He's trying to talk smack on me and Cletus. What are you talking about? That was the highlight of the show. It got a little haywire. I'm not going to let somebody take me out like that. Not going to happen. I'm never going away, Patdees. Matter of fact, this show's going to go into watching Patdees. We're going to watch Patdees videos. We're going to make fun of them the whole damn time.
Started.
See,
Wow.
now you can make that into a 5-minute overlay. That was just 30 seconds from before. See, I took somebody busting my chops. Static used to come on my channel once in a while, and we used to kind of kick each other out. And I turned it into a positive. I turned it, and
there you go.
He's gonna keep watching Patdees videos.
Real quick, your son, does he have videos? Disney Nate, does he have videos?
Yeah, actually he does. He loves to rub it in because one of his videos got 125,000 views. For wrestling.
How many subscribers does he have?
I don't know. I think only like 200 and some.
Okay, well, I just want to let him know I showed love to your channel because I like Disney stuff. So my grandfather built Disney down in Florida, and most of my family has worked at Disney. So
uh-oh, we got another guest coming in. Here she comes.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, T.
Hi, guys. I had to come in and say hi to you guys. I haven't seen you forever.
Yeah, we've been really busy. Been taking a break. I really have. I try to stop and say hi, but I'm usually just not on.
I know.
So
It's summer. There's just not enough hours in the day.
yeah.
I hear you.
And I needed to take a break and step away from YouTube for a while. So mentally, I need to recharge. And then Saturday, I'll be starting up my lives again. So
Okay, good.
I would say, Destiny, though, don't ever, and I've learned this lesson, don't let anybody, no one's going to make me quit YouTube.
Oh, no, it wasn't like that.
I enjoy everybody, honestly, too much. And
this was my own personal choice to step away. I knew personally that I needed that break. And so that's what I did. And then we ended up going camping. So I was even more in my glory.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time. We used to camp all the time. We haven't camped forever.
Yeah, I didn't like intentionally step away from YouTube for any particular reason or any person. It's just I got motorcycle projects, boat projects, camper projects, yard projects.
Well, that's what you need. Hey, that's when you need your camera, maybe.
Yeah, I know what I need. What I need is one of these kids here to follow me around with a camera, because when I'm working on something, I want to work on it and get it done. I don't want to be like,
yeah,
hey, what I'm doing here is, and then look at this. But if he follow me around, I can talk to it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't tell you how much video I haven't captured because I just can't hold the camera. You know, I've done 6 storage units and haven't done not one footage of video.
Right, and then you get working on you get halfway to 3/4, if not finished with, you're like, crud, I should have recorded that. And I'm like, yeah, you should have.
I just rebuilt the lower unit in an outboard motor, and she's like, you should have recorded it. And I'm like, well, now you say it.
Well, it's really out there, you know.
My septic had to get fit. I fixed. I recorded it. I said, because you know what I did is I wasn't sure what to do about it. So I had Googled on YouTube about the sand mound, and I was like, oh my God, there's people that do watch. So I said, the hell with it. I'll just put on an experience of what Patdees had to go through for a day, even though it was a shitty video. Punt, right? And you know what? It only got like 100 views, but that's okay. Maybe it'll get discovered 4 months from now from someone else that goes through the same problem.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I watched a video from one guy this morning. I can't remember his name. I'm a new subscriber. Somebody turned me on to him, but he's a storage unit guy too. But he was building a bar.
Yeah,
he was building a bar.
A bar, like he was constructing. He's a woodworker by trade.
Okay.
And it was interesting. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And I like that when people do that, because you know, the reselling content, and I was so zoned into that on YouTube. It was like that's all I watched for the longest time was just reselling.
Me too.
And it started to sound real repetitive.
Yeah.
So when somebody would pop up with something off tick of the reselling, they're a reseller, but they come up, it was like, oh yeah, I forgot there's a whole nother YouTube world out there with, you know, so
with other videos.
Yeah.
Right. You want to support your friends that you've made on YouTube. So you go and you watch them, you give them the thumbs up, you show the love, you know, share everything. And then you forget that, yeah, like you said, you know, you forget there's other people out there, and you find them and you're like, oh, they
That's
have
why every time somebody mentions cooking, I send them over to, 4 years ago, my husband and I had a cooking channel, so I send them all over there for the videos.
Hey, Cliff, thanks for stopping.
Hey,
Hi, Cliff.
Cliffy. And that's why we created our other channel that is totally outside of the reselling niche.
Mm-hmm.
And will appeal to
cheap people.
Yeah, but it'll cover a bunch of topics around
outdoors
and budgeting.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And then a lot of fishing. He's going to have a lot of fishing on there. Honey, your head is blocked by the live chat
I know, because
thing.
you keep sliding over.
Well,
I figured
see,
you just
nothing's changed. Nothing's
Hey,
changed.
big girls really do cry. Who is that?
I'm horrible with names. She's from overseas.
Oh, okay, because I've seen her.
She's actually been on my panel before.
I've seen her, yeah. I tell you, when you start watching some, I've been watching a lot of little clips from like Sanford and Son and the Jeffersons, and boy, when you start watching them, it all pops up on your feed. And I love a good laugh. I watch more YouTube than I do the regular television, but it becomes sometimes a little bit addicting.
I haven't turned the television on. No exaggeration. At least since before the whole pandemic.
Wow. I'm gonna grab a Coke Zero, guys. I'll be right back.
We don't even have like cable or anything. We have YouTube, we have Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and then
it's exactly what I have. Yeah,
we don't. I'm
not paying that much for cable. That's crazy.
If we want a basic cable service here with like whatever it is, the 128 channels, they want almost $80 for it. And I'm like,
oh, it's crazy.
I'm like, no way. For what?
You, Amy? I'm sorry. I thought you had stepped away.
Huh?
No, I'm back. I just never said I was back.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I might want. If I had TV, I might watch it an hour in the evening, while eating dinner or something. Other than that, we're not in front of the TV, so I'm not.
No, we're not either.
Usually, we'll sit down. We'll sit down for dinner. We have our TV trays in the living room, and it's like, first we'll pop up YouTube because we have our computers hooked up to the. It's like, let's see if anybody's live right now. We'll watch that.
Yeah, because regular TV is just really boring, and so
my husband was just watching NCIS or Law and Order or Fox News. So I'm like, we could get all of that stuff like on somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the kids are so used to like just Netflix and Amazon, and YouTube, that when we go to the motels, they get frustrated with the regular TV commercials every 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, and you can't skip them or nothing.
True.
Charlie, so her name is Lainey. Big girls really do cry.
Okay.
Put her name in chat, so you
How
know.
about do grown men cry?
Yes.
100%.
I know, Tika.
You cry every day.
I know. When I call you a bellyache, and you're like, "Oh, Pat, you're so sensitive."
You are. Pat, by the way, I'm going to see Brian tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So guess who I'm seeing tomorrow, folks?
Who are you seeing tomorrow?
This lovely lady down here in the bottom.
Oh, really?
Oh, sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's coming an hour away from my house. So we've actually met up.
Young again. I'm so jelly.
we met up before actually at Mr. Buys a Lot.
Nice.
I don't know if you know who he is, Brian.
I don't.
Yeah, he's a guy that.
I'm not gonna be fake. I don't.
He's a guy that buys a lot of stuff and is willing to help sell it off to other resellers at a discounted price. Like he wants.
So since he met T, he now has become Mr. Sells a Lot, and T has become Mrs. Buys a Lot.
Yeah, but he still keeps buying. I was talking about buying some more carts from him, and he says he can't fit no more stuff. Remember when we went to the other warehouse in the bottom there of the building? It's packed.
He's on his way home with this from Indianapolis as we speak.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Landshark Picker, don't watch TV, watch my channel or Pat.
All right, Craig, you got it.
That's awesome.
You got to be able to turn on the YouTube, dude, Craig. You got to get out of bed. You know, clean those eyes.
Let the nurses do it. You know.
Yeah. In fact, Tommy was telling me he was bringing you over some pudding later.
Tapioca.
Tapioca.
I thought it was butterscotch. I thought.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Butterscotch,
maybe.
Oh.
You know, what's funny is I used to, in the beginning, I used to tease that Craig was my uncle, and some people in the chat didn't really thought he was my uncle.
Yeah, I remember when people thought that was real.
Yeah, and he's only like 3 or 4 years older than me, and you know, it was funny.
You have an uncle.
My uncle's 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Craig.
Oh, I have 2 uncles that are very much younger than me.
And I went to school with 2 girls. They were aunt and niece.
Yeah,
Same age.
I went to school with my uncle.
You want to hear something funny?
1 grade above me.
Okay, go
Something
ahead.
really funny is my sister is 1.5 years older than my oldest.
Oh.
My oldest will be 18 on the 22nd of this month.
Okay.
My sister just turned 19.
Yeah.
My sister just turned 19.
Wow.
January 26th.
Also,
So like
do they
a year.
hang out?
I won't let him.
Okay. Got it.
That's what happens when you have those.
My sister likes to party a little too much.
How many 19-year-olds don't?
Right.
Well, I mean, I was pregnant at 19, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, now you're giving away your age, Amy.
Oh, I'll tell you. I don't care.
Sure.
You wouldn't guess it. Nobody does. Destiny tried. She got close.
Yeah, close up.
I don't want to pick on
Yeah,
Destiny.
you were only off by like 4 years. I
Yeah,
think
you're
it
talking
was.
about a girl I only trust with a butter knife. You know what I mean?
Who took away my gun when I was in the hospital?
Yeah, when you were part of the Angels.
Yes, still part of the Angels. Still part of the Angels.
Just semi-retired. Hey, I don't know. I'm not touching a sore subject, but are the birds around still, or?
Yeah, all 3.
Oh, okay. I want to be. I didn't like. Oh, I missed out on something, and then you're like, you know, then I have you leaving away in tears or something like that. You know.
But Destiny, you never did any more with Mr. Pickles on YouTube, huh?
Oh, I have to work with them to behave. I have to teach him to behave because he gets overzealous and he's been having seizures. So I don't want to be.
He heard his name though. He came out.
Oh yeah, let me go grab him real quick.
Okay.
He just heard his name.
As soon as you said his name, he came out of his cage.
Well, I know that one video she was trying to teach him to do the moonwalk, and you know, just a little touch and go.
No, sometimes that bird's a spaz. He pisses me off.
Hey, so what are you doing today?
Well, I just finished some of my shipping, and I was just cleaning this lovely, somewhat of a display room. I don't know what to call it anymore. It's half my eBay room, half my auction room, half God knows what.
Okay,
there he is.
In case anyone doesn't know, I'm going to put you on large screen.
This is my Mr. Pickles. Hi, baby.
I can't believe how big he got.
Yeah, he's changed.
Wow.
Oh, you want to go up here? Okay. Whoop. Turn around. Turn around. Good boy. Say hi, everybody. But you're not allowed to say hi, everybody. Say hello. Oh, hold on. I had to take my nose ring out or he'll rip it out of my nose. He likes the shiny. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Say hello.
He's got stage fright.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's my shoulder. Daddy is allowed to sit next to me. It'll be all right.
Pat, what did you say to get 5 thumbs down so fast? I don't know. I didn't even look at that. I guess people have nothing better to do. So I'm going to give myself the 22 thumbs up. So whatever. You know, I mean, you know.
I had 9 yesterday. 9 thumbs down. My first live ever by myself. Well, I wasn't by myself. I'm just like, you know, thank you.
I have never given anyone thumbs down in the last. I honestly, I think I've only given like 3 thumbs down in ever in my whole life, but never in the last 2 or 3 years. Anyone, I just don't watch. Why do people do that? I think some people give me thumbs down, knowing that probably in the past it would have bothered me. Now, if it switches to 22 thumbs down and only 5 thumbs up, then I'd be like, but whatever,
It don't bother me any.
Yeah, it doesn't me either. I figure a thumbs down is better than no thumbs at all.
Yeah,
true.
Well, I would like to meet
the first time I got thumbs down. Very first time, because every other video I've been good.
Well, you've made it then, Aim.
Is happy where you can see who the thumb is.
Are you putting your 2 cents in?
I'm officially a YouTuber if I get thumbs down, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
And when you get your first troll, you really hit it big.
Amy, did you guys get any trolls in the chat for your first auction? No, huh?
No, but there was one after, like in the comments. The very first person, I was afraid to click on it, and I couldn't figure out how to delete it from my phone. But I'm pretty sure it's some kind of like sex video or something.
Oh yeah, it says something like boys, girls with a number or something like that. I get those all the time.
I don't remember exactly, but I can't delete it from my phone without clicking on it.
Yeah, you better off just
I
going
have to
back
wait till I get on my computer.
Deleting them.
Yeah, those are crazy ones. Okay, so somebody asked who we were in chat. I am the Shamrock Pixie, aka Des. This is Mr. Pickles. And Tommy, you can introduce yourself, lady.
Oh, I'm just Tommy. Tommy 2.0 is what a lot of people call me. Also have the Bargain Effect channel on YouTube. It's your average everyday reseller. That's it.
Oh, here he goes. He's talking now.
Tell them all about it.
Me and Tommy and Destiny have been friends for almost now 2 years. We found each other on YouTube, so we've done different things together. So they were gracious enough to be the first to come on today. Hey, Buck Crack Kicker, what's up, buddy?
Now we can't get him to be quiet.
What's up?
You gonna talk? He was putting his 2 cents in when you were talking about the thumbs down thing. All of a sudden it went off.
He didn't like it. He didn't like it at all.
It says, hi, Mr. Pickles is the man. You're the man, aren't you? You're the man, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, who are you growling at?
I've been friends with Tommy for about 9 months now. He's actually why I'm even right here.
Now we just got to get
Just list it. Just go on eBay and list it. Just do it.
Right, I agree too.
She does. I allowed her to come on today because I was known for always busting her chops about turning the camera on. So, but I'm like, I'll cut her some slack because maybe she's got bedhead and she's in her pajamas that she doesn't want to show off. I get it.
When she comes on live with me, right? She doesn't have her camera on, but as soon as we're not live and she turns the camera on, I'm like, why didn't you turn your camera on? Well, my hair, no, your hair looks good. You don't have bedhead. I'm like, really? Well, I don't have make. Nah, you could have turned your camera on, girl. Always mess with her about it.
She does. They both do.
Yeah, we do.
Pat will beg me until I turn it on, and I'm like, fine, you win.
I don't beg. I tell you. I say turn it on. I don't beg.
Yeah, he don't beg. He's like, do it now. Turn it on. Just turn it on.
Turn your camera on.
A little button down there. Just click
and you're
it.
like, okay. So you must love me or something because you're always good soul to me.
Don't you dare turn around.
Hi, Connie Johnson.
We gotta stop telling people that though, because other people are trying to get by with it.
All right, let me put him up.
Patdees gets away with certain things.
Yeah, it did.
They tried last night, and I'm just like, no, like I'm not doing it. I'm sticking to it this time. No way.
So, Tommy, and what were you guys doing today?
I got up this morning. I went out fishing for, I don't know, till about 9:30, 10 o'clock when it got warm. Then came home. I had quite a few packages go out this morning that I had to pack up from the weekend. And then I started doing some listing. And then I seen you jumped on, and I was like, okay, I'll take a little break and jump in there. I should get back to work a little bit, do a few more.
Yeah.
But what was you doing?
What was I doing? I got the rest of my decals cut and sent out. Went in to the store, worked in the store a little bit for Prints by TVE, and then cleaned up the bird cages and
Got a couple local sales.
yeah, got a couple local sales that I'm working on, and they're really happy with the idea that they gave me and I put together for them. And now we just have to work on Mr. Pickle's cage. It's the last thing I got to do for today.
Are you guys still doing the printing stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're doing the printing, but mostly going with like local, trying to make the more of the shirts local. It's just more easier to sit down and have somebody show
Of
you
course, yeah.
a design they want than all these emails back and forth.
Well, and a lot of these bigger websites have that template that it's so expensive that if you tried to do it, forget. It would be hard.
But what's taken off, what she's been staying busy with, is like the vinyl cut card decals and lettering.
Oh yeah.
Or like the interior wall, removable decals that you put on your walls, like the family trees and
right.
Stuff
do
like that.
you guys do banners and stuff yet? Or?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. That's where a lot of times there's money because they'll buy them for like one-time events or something like that. And, and it's nothing to get $40, $50 for a banner. And if a lot of times they wait to the last minute. I used to buy a lot of banners with the restaurant business that I had.
Yeah.
Hey, John Jones, thank you for stopping. I appreciate it.
Hello.
I'm gonna have to jump off here because my phone's getting hot and it's gonna turn itself off.
Okay.
So
right.
I'll be in the chat though.
All right, honey. Thank you for stopping.
I would say good to see you, Amy, but nice to talk to you.
One day, T. One day.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you, Bum Crack Picker, for dropping Tommy and I's link.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't realize he was in here, so I saw it and I was like, "Oh, I gotta say hi," and thank him.
But I think I'm gonna take off. Destiny's probably gonna stick around a little bit, but I want to get a few more listings up before it becomes dinner time, and that's getting close. But
yeah,
thanks for having me in, Pat.
All right, no problem, Tommy. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. I appreciate it.
Good to see you, Tommy.
Oh,
For
did you
sure,
see
you
Cliff,
too.
what Cliff just said to you?
No.
Well, you were trying to like.
You need to combine business technologies with me. I want t-shirts and a 3D design on it. And we should add some lights, and it'd be really cool.
Well, I tell you, I think you sometimes probably could make videos on learning the process of starting a t-shirt company or something like that, and people would watch. I don't think Destiny's leaving.
I'm not leaving yet. You're still stuck with me.
Yeah. My son's not saying goodbye to Tommy. He's like the old man.
Yeah.
Destiny gets all the attention.
With the t-shirt thing, there would be a lot of content there because we figure, oh man, we just buy this equipment and print and go. And well, no, it's not quite that simple. There's depending on materials and fabrics and layout, there's different processes. And people are like, we've got a message the other day. Well, how much for a t-shirt? Well, it depends. It's hard to just quote you a price. I mean, it depends on how many colors, or is it a graphic design? Are you putting it on a cotton shirt, a polyester shirt, a jacket?
Yeah, how many colors, how many screens?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's hard to, and that's another thing too, with trying to do it online. I mean, we could just say, okay, we're going to sell 4 different types of shirts, and it's going to be this for just a text lettering, and then this much if you want a graphic. But it's just so hard to explain online, and I'm very against putting out bad quality.
Very much so.
I mean, there's a cheap way to do it. If you want a t-shirt for a birthday party, a skating party, a bar event that somebody's going to wear a couple of times, there's a cheap process. And then if you want something that you're going to be able to wash 50, 75 times, it's a different process, and it's a more expensive shirt. And people want to ask you a million questions, which I understand because I'd be the same way. But that's why we decided to go local, because we can talk to them here. This is, we can show them. I can't show you this on screen because it's all going to look the same. But each one of these prints are a different process.
Right.
And there's a different feel and there's a different texture. Some are permanent, that's going to last forever, like this one. And then you got this one that's going to come off, probably start cracking after 25 washes or so.
Yeah.
And then you got your vinyls. It's different. It's just too hard to explain online.
Yeah.
And then when you have like Printful and Printify, where you can just go to their website, upload your image, and they're gonna DGT print it on there. I'm not gonna try to compete with that,
Yeah.
Hey, T, Nana wants to know if you're having an auction.
Yeah, I just answered her in the chat. Monday night's the only night I don't do an auction anymore. I have to have a night off.
Yeah.
Gotta have a night off.
We did
I used to ask. I was like, how does he do it every night? Every night.
Hey, Tom, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it, buddy.
And it's not just the 2, 3, 4 hours that you guys are on. I know there's prep time, and then there's pack time and invoice time. It's like, when do they have time?
Do they ever sleep?
I know, right? And Donna took the weekend off, so this weekend I did all of them myself. So I didn't do Friday night. She didn't want to go on Friday night. I said, you know what, I'm taking Friday night off too. So, but I did Saturday. Well, we do coffee Saturday morning, auction Saturday night, and then Sunday we go on 3 times coffee and then 2 auctions, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So yeah, T was busy yesterday.
And it's summer. You gotta get outside and enjoy it too a little bit. In the winter,
I know. To be honest with you, I've been really homebound with this whole Corona thing. I was supposed to go to Florida because Donna did have a big meetup, and then when their numbers started spiking, I thought better of it because I have a husband who's not, he's very health compromised, and one chance that he gets it, he ain't making it.
Right, yeah.
Oh, Craig has a question here, T.
All right. Yeah, ha.
Craig, you're sassy. Sassy man.
I don't know, Craig. You should come to Long Island and wash the car while I drink my coffee.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here, though.
Thanks, Tommy.
Bye, Tommy.
We'll see you. Everybody in chat, take care. And we're going to do a live, I think, Wednesday afternoon sometime. And because people have been asking, where you at? Where you at? Everything okay?
I can't believe all the messages we've been getting. I'm like, we didn't think we were going to be missed that much.
Are you guys doing any auctions or anything anymore?
No, I don't really do auctions. When I want to unload like some old inventory or something, I just tell Derek, throw me on.
Okay.
I don't buy to sell on auction. I just use auction to get rid of stale inventory. And I try to I always started at the dollar.
Yeah.
And that way it gives people room to buy and make some money, because I just get it out of my inventory and reinvest that money smarter,
Yeah.
Hi, Julie.
So.
Hey, Julie.
All right.
Real quick, Tommy. I don't want to kiss before you go, but what happened to answer the flea market shed question? What happened to that? The flea market shed?
We gave it up.
Okay.
It's because, that's a lot too. Running the flea market there every weekend, and we had a shed, so most of the stuff was there. But you got to go. You got to clean. It's dusty there. You don't want your stuff. I didn't want it looking like the people down the sheds from us where the stuff looks like it's been sitting there for 10 years. So you got cleaning, and we're in an area where nobody wants to pay nothing at the flea market.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to pay anything. So you're not making any kind of big money there.
Yeah.
And, to do the flea market and take the most advantage of the time, you're talking 12 hours on a Saturday, 12 hours on a Sunday. By the time you get there, you set up, then you run through the day, you tear down. And it's like, man, it's 24 hours. If I invest that 24 hours into eBay, I'm going to make a lot more than I did on the flea market.
Right.
Yeah. For sure. And it was, like you said, people were getting cheaper and cheaper, and they were like, oh, I'll give you 50 cents for a $50 item. And it's like, no.
Well, I like $5. I like when you tell someone you want $1 for something, they will you take 50 cents? I mean, that's $1. No.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we ended up
It's
doing
$1. I'm not going anywhere.
what we ended up doing a lot at the flea market was trading a lot of our product to the guys that were bringing in the vegetables. You know, because I'd have like some trailer tires, little 8-inch tires or something. He's like, oh, you know, a lot of them were foreign. They're like, I give you all these vegetables for the tire. You know, a tire I'm asking $2 for. He's giving me $30 worth of vegetables.
That part I miss. Yeah. That part I miss. But we can go there any weekend, and if they're there, they're like, oh, hi, you know, they're always excited to see us. And it was just too much. It was too much. You leave early, get up early, go do what you had to do for the day, 12 hours, pack it all away, come home. You're too tired to want to cook. You're too tired to want to do anything else.
And like now, you know, it's hitting 90 degrees. It's hot in them tin trays.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it feels like 200 degrees in there, you know, even when you have a fan. And yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad we gave it up. Less stress.
And I was doing eBay during the week, flea market on the weekends. We didn't have no time to go camping or go on motel.
Right.
Yeah, 6 years. It's been 6 years since we went camping. We gave up our campsite. And we're like, oh, we'll just go camping when we have time. 6 years later, we were so out of practice. I wish we would have recorded it because it was funny. Right. We were trying to put the pop-up up. Yeah, that was that was bad.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right.
Thanks, Tommy.
Bye, Tom.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I get my good chair back. I let him take the good chair. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was definitely very much needed.
You probably forgot things that you used to bring that you said, oh, shoot, I always brought that.
Okay, so I had a note card, one of these, right? And I had a list of, you know, a couple lists down, you know, oops, this way, you know, and then the back was full. And so the day before we left, I went through and I check marked everything that we had and made them put it all in the pop-up. And yeah, we still left stuff that we needed over there. And then we were like, oh, well, let's write down everything that, you know, we, for next time. So I have a list of stuff that we really need and things that we really don't need, but makes life easier. So now I have a full page of, I don't even know where it is. We have like a full page of front and back. We go glamping. We go glamping? Is that what it's called? Oh, we don't go camping. We go glamping.
Glamping.
Yeah, which is a new term for me, and I have no idea what it means.
Glamorous camping.
Oh, glamorous camping.
All the amenities.
Wait until Wednesday. We'll be talking about that pop-up. I'm telling you. Found out that it leaks.
Oh.
Did the kids go? Too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had it popped up in the driveway or next to the driveway so we could like air it out because it was
air it out.
There. Don't have to worry about the kids sleeping in the house because that's where they want to sleep.
Oh, they had like a fort. Yeah.
Since we opened it up about 3 weeks ago for the first time for the year, they have slept in it almost every single night. So they're happy. They're content. I'm not going to complain because it's quiet in the house.
Is there TV out there?
Jaslyn has her tablet that she takes out there and they watch the TV and it's quiet in the rest of the house and even the birds are quieter. But it's fun. I mean, it's really fun and I can't wait till we can announce our new channel name and drop the link and everything. I'm really excited about it. So
okay, so you're going to be launching a new channel?
Yes.
Okay.
On Wednesday, we're actually, is it this Wednesday? Yeah. This Wednesday. Yeah, he's going to schedule it out for 1 o'clock on Wednesday on Tommy's channel. And we're going to release the name of our other channel that we're going to be working on.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
If anyone's watching this afterwards in the description, everybody that comes on my channel, I always put their channel link in below. So I go back and edit it So you guys can check out Destiny, Shamrock, Pixie, and the Bargain Effect, and T's auctions for you. And
yeah, we always do all our surprise Wednesday lives on Tommy's channel. So it's the
have you been recording content to go on there?
No, he hasn't. He's been doing a lot of fishing. And I keep saying, "Did you record it? Did you record it?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Why are you going fishing and not recording it? Come on now."
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we're gonna actually restore. One of the things that we're gonna have on the channel is we're restoring our pop-up.
Oh, cool.
So we're actually gonna change. Okay, so the pop-up.
She's given some of the secrets.
The pop-up is from 1971, which is the exact same year that Tommy was born.
Oh gosh.
Our motorcycle. Now I'm giving little hints here. So there might be a giveaway on our new channel. If anybody in here.
A new camper.
No. No, it'd be like a t-shirt or something.
Oh, I thought it would be like a new camper.
No, I want a new camper. And our motorcycle is from 1980, the year that I was born. So
and is that something you're gonna
No, what she's saying is the giveaway might have something to do with that question.
Oh, okay.
Answers.
So everybody here has an inside track now.
Exactly. And if you can get it right, there might be something special going on. So, and that's the thing. I love camping. I miss camping, but we are still out of practice. And yeah.
Yeah, my tents are collecting dust for sure in the basement. We haven't been forever. Probably my son's 21, probably since he's like 15.
Yeah.
Was the last time.
But the thing is where we went camping was awesome. Like, it was really, really awesome. And we never, like, mentally thinking about it, we never really thought to even go camping at where we went. So it was like a surprise to us, and we're like, I really like this. And let me tell you, people, customer service is a bonus, big time, especially with us. If you are sweet, you are kind, you're willing to help us, you don't treat us like we're crazy because we're asking 50,000 questions, you got us. And that's what happened where we went. So
nice.
Yep. So customer service is very much key, and that's everywhere, I would suspect. So I know I don't like going to restaurants and the waitress is crabby. So
let me ask you guys, were any of you Girl Scouts? I used to be in the Cub Scouts, and when we went camping,
I used to camp out. I used to go to sleepaway camp for 2 weeks every summer. Mom used to send me.
we have a lot of Jewish camps in our area, and they send them the whole summer. But I used to like going as a scout. We used to go fishing, and not what they call camping now. People are just basically going and hanging out in their campers.
Hey, Dennis, Dennis was in the Girl Scouts.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Have you seen Dennis with his wig on?
What? Dennis is my adopted grandpa. I adopted him as my grandpa because
we love Dennis.
Yeah, he called here one night, and I answered the phone because him and Tommy were talking back and forth. And I answered the phone, and I almost broke down crying. He sounds exactly like my grandfather who passed away, exactly like him. And I had like this weird flashback, and I told him about it. I said, "Wow, you sound just like my grandfather." Everything, personality, everything. And so I adopted him as my new grandpa. I love Dennis, dude. He's awesome.
No, I was actually dropping the link in the description while you're doing a live stream. If you can do it, believe it or not, you're allowed to. It will change as you're doing it.
Clifford, behave yourself.
What is Clifford doing? Clifford acting up?
Oh boy, I just got that.
Or is it Dennis Do or Clifford acting up?
It's Cliff.
Or both of them?
It's Cliff.
All right. Well, you know those Canadians, right?
Cliff is awesome. Cliff is awesome.
Oh, I can't even highlight that one.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Sassy.
People will be like, "What the hell's going on with Patdees?" Patdees came
Really?
out. Patdees is going raw.
He's gonna blame me now that I brought the filth over.
Yeah.
Saucy Canadian. Right, John? Holy wow. I just got like a complete hot flash that just went through me from laughing.
So, T, what time are you leaving tomorrow to get from Long Island?
Well, my son is working tonight. He works overnight at the Giant. Is it the Giant or Giant? You would know better than it's
Giant.
just Giant, right?
Yeah.
So
Just
when he gets off in the morning, he's going to go home and lay down for a couple hours because he's off tomorrow night. So I'm probably not going to get there till about 1.
Okay. Is he driving you or are you coming in yourself?
No, because he's in York. So he's going to meet me.
Oh, okay. So is he meeting us at the warehouse?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be there. And luckily I don't have nothing. I have to go Friday. My wife's uncle just passed away. And
sorry.
Yeah, a nice guy. And the funerals are some of the places aren't even having you're like no viewing or nothing like that.
Right.
You know, like a graveside outside type service. He was 82. I think he was battling cancer. He was, yeah. And really, really, really nice guy and stuff. I've been with my wife's family. I've been with my wife since I'm 16 years old. So I'm one of the. So every time we met up, the guy that passed away, he would always be so friendly at the family meetups and stuff like that. LAG, good evening, Philadelphia. I gotta highlight that because I'm a Eagles fan. So Dennis Do says,
Go ahead. I didn't know if that was lag or if you had to individually say.
Yeah, I don't know. LAG. LA. That's why.
Let's go. He said, "Let's go."
Oh well, that's a Chris the Goose. Hey,
Let's go.
Joe.
Hey, what's up, Philly Picker?
Joe, what's up, buddy? Heidi Leslie.
Hey, Heidi.
How are you? Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
I know some of these names, but it's only been like 3 weeks. But I feel like I don't remember their first names, and a lot of these people I knew their first names.
Well, you know what happens too is as you network a little bit more and go on different people's channel, it's amazing. Some people don't know each other, and and that's how you get to gain somebody and get to know who they are and meet them because maybe they followed somebody and
Yeah, it's. I feel really lost. I really got to get back and so say.
Now you guys are going to start a new channel, but are you going to keep your channels beside? And you still going to do?
Yeah, my channel is still going to be about mental health. It's going to be a safe place for people who have mental health to come and.
I lurk. I don't always say anything.
No, that's all right. You know, it's a safe place for people with mental health, or people who love somebody who has mental health and they just don't know which way to go with it. So I do a live every Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Time so that, maybe they'll pick up something here and there that might help, their loved one or themselves. And so, and then Tommy's going to still have The Bargain Effect. We'll do most of our lives there. The new channel is going to be mostly pre-record with Q&A once or twice a month live. So, and that's the probe. Jasmine's car. Sorry about that.
I didn't know if he was starting the motorcycle or if he was taking a tree down.
No, that is Jasmine's Ford Probe. We actually picked that up on a deal. I had an electric chair from last year with my spleen and everything, and then my feet surgeries, and I wasn't using it anymore, and so we traded that for a 92 or a 93 Ford Probe. The only thing it needs is exhaust.
Okay.
I was like, sweet.
Janine, South Carolina is not looking promising right now. No.
Well, California just shut down a whole bunch of things too.
Yeah, and South Carolina's numbers are tripling just like Florida now.
Yeah.
So.
You have a message held up for review.
I do.
You did.
Oh, it's fine. It's funky fluffy. It's funky fluffy.
Well, I didn't know. I know people change their rules on each channel, and I didn't want to approve it if it wasn't okay to do that. So.
No, he's good. He's good. He's good.
I'm the type of person, as long as you're not demeaning anybody or using foul language, you're fine. I don't mind no, you're funky. You're fine, buddy. The interaction is fine. A lot of words can't get by me because of the blockers, because being friends with Jeremy, they helped me out a lot last year with a lot of words. And you know what? It saves me a lot of hassle because I don't have George gave me the list and sent it to me, and saves me a lot of headaches.
There's a list?
They have a list, yeah. But there's a big, there's basically almost.
I have certain words that are no-go on my channel, and I just recently learned how to put those in so that if it's used, it doesn't show up. And I didn't know. So I have some words, but there are a lot of words that I personally don't like, that I don't want in my chat.
Yeah, add them to what you think you would be offended by. Just add to your list and just keep building up on that list.
It's not so much where I'm worried about being offended by the language. It's because of what my channel is about. There's a lot of words that aren't appropriate for other people. I don't want anybody to ever have hurt feelings or read something inappropriate in the chat. And,
right.
Because it's a very sensitive topic. Mental health is very serious. And I don't want anybody to ever do anything that would cause somebody else to be hurt. And then something bad, that chain reaction, something bad to happen.
The only problem is, and let me ask you this, because, Pat, we ran across this one day. I don't know if you were in the chat when that happened. We were having an auction and somebody put a bid in for $88. And, 88 for, Donna and I didn't even know this. 88 is some kind of undertone or something to do with, I think somebody said Hitler. I'm not even sure. But, hey, Jeremy. They, for whatever reason, if you put the 88 in by itself, it gets blocked. But if you say there's 88 in the chat, the 88 doesn't get blocked. So I've noticed, even though I have like curse words and stuff blocked, if somebody puts it in a sentence, it doesn't get blocked.
Well,
that's what you have to do then, is create those paragraphs and create those wordings that it does.
Me too, John Jones.
I've never heard of the 88 thing.
No, we hadn't heard of it either. And somebody said they made a bid and they sent us the picture. Now, if you guys type 88 in the chat by itself, you can see it yourself, but nobody else can see it.
Type in, let's try it. A couple people type in 88.
Yeah.
And what I did too is 5 people felt good to give me thumbs down. Now they can't see them. If you look at the YouTube video, they can't see.
Yeah,
it.
See, Disney put a $sign that you can see, and Gary put my bid is, and you can see that, but you can't see any. If anybody else put it in the chat, you can't see it. No, mods can't see it either. I'm a mod. I don't see anybody.
No,
you guys see mine?
I put it in myself.
Me too.
I could see it on YouTube.
You guys put it in chat. You just put 8 and 8.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't see anybody's but my own.
Can you see mine?
No.
Okay. See, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to remove that if I can. Wait, how do you remove it?
Yeah, you
But
can.
that's website, Gary, that's because he put a $sign.
Huh. Yeah, I wonder what the thinking is behind that.
Yeah, and you can't remove it once you put it in there.
Oh, no?
No, it won't let me remove it.
No, and I don't even see it that I could remove it, Destiny.
That's weird. I've never heard of that. Huh.
Yeah, we saw that on one of the auctions one time.
Yeah.
I think actually there was one time I bid 88 and I lost, and I was like, it was only over $2, so I didn't care. And I was like, I bid 88 bucks. What the hell? You know, and
so
Aaron Proctor, hello.
Hi, Aaron.
Hello. So I could not personally remove it. That number from
I can't remove mine either. I can't remove mine either.
And Janine just said she did it 15 times, and I don't see it at all. So
no.
Right.
I thought that was maybe a myth, but apparently it's not.
Yeah, that's weird. I really want to know why and what that means. Like, why is it such a big deal?
Well, John Jones just touched on it.
Hi, H is the 8th letter of the alphabet, so 88 sounds like means hell. Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm not that smart enough to know that.
I'm not that smart either.
Okay, so.
Hey, Donna.
Here's my girl. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, Donatella.
Well, wait a minute. When I let you in, you didn't say hello, beautiful to me.
Yeah, I refreshed my page. Where we're live on, and the one that I had when I put that number in, because it wouldn't let me remove it, I refreshed it and it's gone. It's completely gone. So you may not remove it,
system is blocking it, right?
Yeah, and now I'm looking at StreamYard, and I have
not there at all.
None.
No, it's not there at all. Even mine's not. So what they're doing is they're even blocking it from going. They're definitely blocking it. So it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's wild.
Hey.
So the point I was trying to make with that is, if you block a curse word, right?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody puts it in a sentence, unless you have that specific sentence in your blocked thing, the word comes through.
Oh, see, that's crazy. I had somebody a couple weeks ago put some very inappropriate stuff in the chat, and I was like, I deleted it quick as I could, before anybody saw it, because it was very hurtful, very, very hurtful. But it came up on StreamYard, and so I wrote it down and I put that on my block list, because I was just like, that's kind of weird.
Hey, Donna, thank you for the super chat. It says, hello, my favorite peeps. $9.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. I don't know if you got your package yet today that I gave away on one of T's auctions. And June had paid for that and asked me to send it to you. So I was digging through my stuff. It was about 6 weeks ago, and I finally got it out to you. So you should be getting it. You might have got it today or sometime this week.
I like that name. I am Squishy.
That's isn't Funky Fluffy's I think wife or girlfriend or something.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, she got the package today.
She got it today.
Good.
I'm trying to
This
get
is
my hands to work.
This is what Google says. Now I want to. What's Google say? Yes, it is. See, yep, I was right. I got it.
Coco. Well, I like it, and I
got to answer a chat. I'll be right back.
No problem. Thank you for everyone joining us. This was just a spontaneous. I want to come on and just basically show my appreciation to everyone that supports the channel, and all the friends that I've made over the last year and a half. And you know, I was watching another YouTuber that was basically on for 10 minutes. It was all sad, and I felt bad. I wanted to. I wish I would have jumped on and could have talked to him for a while and hung out with him to make him kind of feel better. And I said, I'm going to go live and see if there's people out there that want to talk and just kind of maybe be there for them right now to just kind of occupy some of their time, because sometimes just a simple hello or just, you know, to be there for, you know, half an hour or so in their day is really important. It's important to me. I know that. In 20 minutes, you're doing a auction, or you're going live, Fluffy? Are you doing an auction, or what's going on? I will come by and say hello. Yeah, I always try to people that if I remember. Oh, he's going to do a live auction. Are you doing it on your channel? But I'll definitely come by and say hello.
Hi, Robin. I almost forgot to say hi.
Right. Hey, Summers. Thank you. Thank you for stopping. I appreciate it. We need to take our minds off the news. It's nice just to chat or listen. Exactly. I agree.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, you were on with Victoria. Oh, here's my niece. Hi, Uncle Patrick. I'm back.
Hello, hello.
That's my niece, Adrena. I think she's, I don't know. Adrena, are you 9? So she wants to be a YouTube star. This is the different, you know, the kids nowadays think much different. So you had to eat dinner. All right, well, make sure you listen. That's my my wife's sister kids, and I go and visit them in time for time. But she likes to see Uncle Patrick, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Something's going on. Everyone go look at those for you in that Urban Dictionary. Give it a thumbs up. Oh, okay. There must be something new with that. Everyone go look up options for you for the Urban Dictionary. Give it a thumbs up. A lot of YouTubers are listed there as well. Somebody's probably created something on Google for that. So.
Huh.
Oh, it's Haley, my other niece now.
Doesn't it feel good when family comes in to support?
Well, my family doesn't. I don't have any family personally, so I'm not. They don't quite get YouTube or what I'm up to, but they don't want to listen to me talk. Maybe 35 people don't either, but we're just hanging out, you know.
I'm looking up what Dontel said on here.
No, I don't see that, Janine. It's not in. I don't see that what you shared. Maybe because if you shared something that's automatically blocked. But oh, thank you to Stephen Strait. Stephen is actually from Pennsylvania too. Gotta go later, Pat and crew. Thanks for the $9.99 super chat, buddy. I appreciate it.
Have a great rest of your day. Can I share what pops up?
Yeah, you'll share it, and then if, I'll share it on. Yeah.
There we go. This is pretty cool.
And there's nothing inappropriate, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope. A superb auction channel with your favorite YouTube host, T. Auctions for You offers mini wholesale and bulk lots up to fellow resellers, as well as some one-off collectibles and new items. Airs on YouTube several times a week with some awesome guests, including Donatello, and I can never figure out how to say her last name, so I apologize, Donatello. Rob,
my name's on there.
Chris the Deuce, Patdees 72, and more.
Wow. I wonder who created that, because, you know, it's nice. That's a positive one, because I've seen one be negative just recently, and I don't want to. Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like negativity and people being ugly. Yeah, that's not right. So at least that one was. Gee, did you see that?
You like that, don't you?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I thumbs it up.
Yeah. So at least it was something positive, not like the other one I saw that was negative.
Yeah, I saw a couple that were negative.
Yeah, and I don't like that. So that we don't know room in our life for that, and that's how I am. I got so much, man. I sometimes, I don't want to sound negative, but I feel like I don't got a lot of time. Hey, Todd. I don't feel like I have a whole lot of time left, and I'm trying to, be positive and responsible, and live my life to have fun and be productive in society. Yeah, that's what I don't like, Donna. Ugh. T, Westside Gary. I'm trying to get Gary. I want to do an interview with him, but his secretary, KJ, is having problems forwarding his email to me. So I don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
I have his phone number.
I don't have his phone number, but I know how to find him. I will find you.
But it'll cost you, Patdees.
Good luck. And it'd be like taken. Oh, there he's slapping his head. And he keeps giving. It's not like he doesn't know who I am. Do I have this reputation? That he's afraid to. Oh, yeah, Funky Fluffy. It's gonna happen.
Oh, see, Gary says, T, you can share it with Pat.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want you to. Did he say that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've given my number out to people that sometimes, to be honest, I don't like to go text back and forth 15, 20 times.
I'd rather pick up the phone. I can't stand the texting. Sorry.
Yeah, that's how I am a lot of times.
My autocorrect kicks in and it doesn't sound right. So I rather talk than
you know what? Destiny, you bring up a great point, because even in the chat too, besides texting, the way somebody says something, they think it sounds one way and somebody else completely takes it out of context.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And like earlier today, a friend of mine, I was messaging her, because she was having surgery today. And so I talked to her before her surgery, and I said Tommy, but it came up Timmy. My autocorrect called Tommy Timmy, and I didn't catch it, so I sent it, and she started busting out laughing because I called Tommy Timmy. So now I'm calling Tommy Timmy.
It's Susanna.
You're the pretty girl. See that when you come on here? If you guys are watching this in the replay, actually now I have it. Since when some of them were talking, I went down and added their channels, so you can actually click on the description below. I like how I can do that when we're live. We'll give you $100 for Gary's number. All right. We'll give you all but one number, and then it'll take you a couple minutes to figure it out. What do you want to call Gary for? Oh, now Robin's trying to sell the number off.
Are you auctioning off?
I bet 100 for Gary's phone number. Do I hear 110?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody gives you 5,000 for that number. I'm sure he'll be like, take it and let's split it.
I'll split it with Gary at that point.
Yeah, don't forget.
Robin's undercutting me. You're
on Patdees' channel. He's got to get at least 20%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there you go with those percentages again.
Yeah, 20% of 5,000 is 1,000.
Yeah,
that's always good with numbers. I got the. I know you guys were talking about television earlier. I got Sling TV. I only pay $30 for it, and I got the on my other screen here, CNBC going. I don't know if you guys don't watch. You watching The Market, T?
I didn't watch The Market at all today. It's the first time I didn't. Yeah. I usually always have it on at some point.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, wow. Look at this. This is even getting better. I'll assume I'm handsome, and you two will fight over beautiful.
See, T is way more gorgeous than I am, so.
Oh, my God. Please?
Money for Mars. Hey, thank you. You actually subscribed to my channel. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get. This is what I didn't talk about it, but a little self promotion. I'm trying to get 1,000 views on that gold video for the hunt for gold for the Baseball Tops Project 2020. I think I got 270 views. If we get 1,000 in a month, person random, I'll show it on, will win one of those cards. Those cards can go for hundreds of dollars. So you're gonna win something for free.
Drop the link, Pat.
I know I'm not as prepared as I should.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. Yeah, put the link in of the.
Did you see what Robin said? That was awesome.
Daddy D's needs his 20%. Yeah, I like that. Maybe should be a T-shirt. Daddy D's needs his 20%. Yeah. At least no one's in the chat throwing peanuts at me this week.
Wait, someone's throwing peanuts at you? I have missed a lot.
Yeah. Grimes started that, and then they started. So some of the people now start throwing peanuts at me. I got the burger card coming. So what's gonna happen is, as long as I can basically, if there's a card that a person wants, and I will go out and seek that. The problem is there's a 4 to 6 week waiting list because they're doing a print on demand, and they're doing like you have to order for 2 days. And that's it. Like today's card was Jackie Robinson. Here, let me show that real quick. I know maybe the girls are bored by, but since we're talking about it real quick.
I'm lost, but that's nothing new.
Here, I'll show you. Hold on. I buy and sell cards as a reseller and collector.
Right.
And part of the. Oh.
Nope.
Did I cut you guys out?
That's okay.
That's good.
Okay, yeah. So part of Project 2020 is this these cards that they release out twice.
Is it me or did Pat go silent?
I think he went silent.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh. Okay.
Did I go silent?
You did.
You did.
Am I still silent? Or can you hear me?
No.
We can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was just. You know why? Because I got thrown off with what happened. I didn't mean to. There we go. I got to see my beauties. And what happens is these cards are all like limited edition. See that Jackie Robinson? That was designed by an artist. And so what it is I'm giving one of these cards out. Now I bought this card today for $20, and they will print like some of these. They only do like 2,000, and then they sell on eBay in the aftermarket. Sometimes there's like one card of Dwight Gooden. They only printed 1,000 of them. Sells for $700. And if you're lucky enough to get a gold card, they're selling for around 4,000. Okay, what's up with the strange names? COVID-19. Hello. I don't know who you are, but okay. Hello. Thank you for stopping. I appreciate it.
Well, that's the only strange name I see. I know everybody else.
No, there was another one earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, very early in the very early.
My son questioned it. It's always a dead giveaway when someone comes in with a name that is inappropriate. I've already had to block people that they're coming in with total moron names that and I'm not saying that COVID is that. I'm saying that I've heard. I don't want to give examples, but totally inappropriate. And hit the like button. Even if you hit the dislike button, guess what? You're not going to be able to see how many there are right now because Patdees knows how to.
I don't know how to do that.
You basically you go in the back and you click the box that takes away the ability for the viewers to see, because sometimes honestly people are just going to click dislike because they see, oh, you got 4, let's give them 5.
Yeah.
So, and this was supposed to be about coming on and being positive and hanging out with my friends and being thankful for everyone that comes. Hey, the 30. I think at one time there was almost 40 people here supporting me. I think thanks for the people that gave me the super chats. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm hoping one day to make enough on YouTube. It might take me when I get about $8,000 or $10,000. It might take me 3 or 4 years to get to it, but I want to buy a Dodge Challenger used car. And when I do, I'm going to do a video on it. And you know, so if I make 100, I average about $100 a month from YouTube, and I'm grateful for it. Honestly, I'll never complain about. So I mean, so if people go to work and they give me $10. Oh yes, Tommy, please do. Almost forgot to leave. And in the description, Tommy was here. If you guys want to check out his channel. Yes, I love the Challenger too. I used to be in case anyone doesn't know, I used to be a Subway owner, and I sold my Subways to do a family restaurant. And the following years, when they came out, was on my birthday with the Dodge Challenger. I think it was in Chicago at the car show, and I had enough cash that I could have went out and bought a brand new one for $25,000. But yeah, I bought the restaurant, and then I was planning on to do a little bit of addition, like a Cracker Barrel type theme shop with gifts and stuff, because the area. And I spent $8,000 to get permits and drawings by an architect, and then the economy tanked, and my stock market account went down. I lost $25,000 on Citibank stock, and and I wish I would have gotten that car, but I don't need a new car. But one day I hoped honestly to make enough that I can say, you know what, I have all my so far I've made like $1,000 on YouTube the last year, and I have an envelope that I keep the money in, and I did use it during COVID when I was sourcing, but then I put the money back, and I'm hoping one day to kind of reward myself with try to find a good used one that has probably about 80,000 miles for roughly 8,000 to 10,000.
I want my grandma.
Hey, Pat, I hate to interrupt, but I got to run. I have a previous engagement.
Then I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow in Allentown.
Okay, sweetheart. Call me later. I have a short meeting with somebody at 7, so I'm gonna hop off. But if you want to call me later, call me later.
All right, thank you.
Destiny, great to see you.
It's great to see you too.
I'll be tuning in Wednesday.
Sounds good.
I'm not sure. Did you show an old one on one of your Disney streams at an airport? I'm not sure. It wasn't mine. I mean, I'll be honest. My car that I drive around has 211,000 miles, and I have the Buick I have is 170,000 miles. So no, I've never had a new car. I don't want a new car. I'll be happy to get a used Dodge.
I want my grandma's car. She has a 1968 Shelby Mustang.
Tommy wants the other channel to buy him a boat. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we all have different goals, and I think it's always important to make goals and have dreams and think about what you want in life. And I'm not gonna. Do you have any Funkos? No. I do actually. Here, I'll go get it. Hold on, Destiny. Hold down the fort.
All right.
Hold on.
And a pop-up. Can't forget the pop-up, Tommy. A new camper. First thing he wants to buy with the new channel is a boat, and then a camper, and then possibly moving. So that's our goals for that channel. My channel, I want to donate money to mental health research and the fire department and the police department. So a portion of when I become monetized is going to go for mental health research, police department, and the fire department.
Okay, they're asking about if I have any Funkos. I like corny little things. So I actually picked these up after Christmas for $5 each at GameStop. Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Oh, that's cute.
And these were like limited edition ones that they only had for like that short period of time. So I'll keep these myself. I'm not going to resell them. Anyone who follows me knows I like Disney World. I've been actually to Disney World in the last 20 years like 8 times. And then the other one I just picked up recently is I'm a big fan of Cheers. And Cheers sort of reminds me about like YouTube. Here we are sitting, and you know the audience is listening, and I feel like I'm part of
And
it.
everybody knows your name. Oh, wow.
Norm Peterson.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
My niece is saying, my niece used to come up to the Uncle Patrick when I was old. I love to keep the restaurant going. Yeah, it's a tough business. You live and learn. If anyone doesn't know, I used to be in the restaurant business for about 18 years, and then I got cancer, and cancer and competition at the same time. We had to give up on the restaurant, and my wife had to have. She fell and hurt her foot, and she had to have, so we kind of went through a battle with our health, and I've been looking for what to do, and basically kind of stumbled across YouTube and started becoming a full-time reseller. But I do a bunch of things. I've helped with real estate. I do Instacart. Like I did an Instacart delivery last night because my wife said she wanted to go grocery shopping, and at that grocery store there was a $28 delivery. So I'm like, we're already here. Well, we might as well take it. And so I did that. So, hey, Just Me, Kathy. Thank you for
Hello, Just Me, Kathy.
And
Tommy's like, what did he say? He said boat, then motorhome. And then him and Jennifer Hayes are talking back and forth. And he's like, gotta dream big.
Well, you know, I've been doing eBay since '98, and even when I had a full-time job and was doing the restaurant, I always wanted a little extra money for things, whether it was to go to Disney or create some sort of goal. You know, if I wanted a new computer and stuff like that, and that's kind of how I look at YouTube. If I make a couple extra bucks from it, and you know, I'm gonna use it one day. I'm hoping to be around 5 years from now and doing YouTube and walk into a place and do a video and showing what I got from doing YouTube and buy that Dodge Challenger. I want like a bright. I honestly want, my first favorite is orange. I want orange. Yeah. It doesn't have to be. It can be the RT model. It doesn't have to be the Hemi, or even like that neon green. But nothing like black or silver. That's kind of boring.
Do you want to Dukes of Hazzard your car?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. I do like that car. Now, did you guys see that? Speaking of that, it reminds me of something. Did you see that now that the Washington, no longer the Washington Redskins?
Yeah. Everything's going crazy with name changes right now. Yeah. And families of the people that these names are these products are named after are fighting it.
Yeah.
And so it's crazy.
Aaron Proctor, where are you from? This is the first time I've seen you here. I appreciate you stopping by. I've got to run anyway. Thanks, Patdees and Des. No problem. Thank Gary.
Much love, Gary.
Thank you. Oh, you live 15 minutes from the FedEx fields. Okay. I used to, like, as a kid, I used to sit and draw the helmets and stuff like that. And because a lot of times we didn't have TV and stuff like that, I used to like to look at the football and baseball cards. And I follow my team. I don't know. I mean, there are some people that they spend their whole life about chasing sports and stories. I don't know all that. I'm too busy to. I know it doesn't. I watch a lot of like right now. Shark Tank is running on the other screen because I
really loves that show.
Yeah, I like the entrepreneurship and wanting to constantly learn. Hey Benji, thanks for stopping, buddy, and thank you for the super chat earlier.
Have a good day.
I appreciate it, Benji.
Tommy likes and I can never get his name right. Tommy, who is it that you love that was on right after Shark Tank? It was The Prophet.
Oh yeah, Marcos Limon.
There we go. So my dad actually talked with him. He's back and forth a lot because
he's the guy that is in charge of Camping World.
Yes, my dad bought a camper from there, and he had a lot of issues with it, and so he finally was like done dealing with the person that he was dealing with at Camping World. So he went straight to him, Marcus Simonis, and they talked, and he took care of my dad. So absolutely love him. I think he's phenomenal. I would love to meet him. Tommy would love to sit down and have coffee with him and just pick his brain.
Yeah.
You know, because he's such a smart man, and I think it would just be awesome.
Now, Aaron, are you a reseller, or did you just find my channel by just because I was live? I'm always curious. You know, I like actually branching out, getting to talk to other people that even if they aren't resellers, because I just enjoy the conversation with people and stuff, and getting to know what people do for their lives and what they're doing for a living. And that's why some people ask me, what's your channel about? And maybe that's what hurts me a little bit, because I'm not into one niche. I traveled around meeting different people, and I'm going to a storage unit auction actually this Wednesday. Our U-Haul is supposed to have, I think, like 50 units. Okay, Aaron just started to resell.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like watching those both Leon those shows, because you learn from them. And boy, if you could pick up on a little bit of something that you can tweak in your own little business, it's always inspiring. And I always like to see the regular guy create something. Oh, okay. And Aaron has been buying. Aaron, what state are you from? Exactly. Are you?
Tommy said that Marcus Lemonis, which I forgot about this. I know he took care of my dad, but he gave my dad a bunch of free upgrades with his camper, or his. It's huge. Let me just say, it is huge. It's not really a camper yet. I don't know. This thing is huge. You could live in it.
Do you know what? Hey, do you know what this background is, Destiny?
It's an amusement park.
It's
but
the
I don't know.
Ohio State Fair.
Ohio State Fair? That's cool.
Earlier today I had interviewed my friend Steve Alcorn for a pre-record, and that's what I used as the backdrop. But he doesn't go there, so I don't know if Jeremy's still listening or not. But that's exactly what that is.
Thank you, Tommy. It's a motorhome. It's a huge motorhome.
Aaron lives in Maryland. Okay, well, thank you for stopping. Oh, it's okay. Honestly, I went live, and we're going to be signing off pretty soon anyways. I just went live to kind of say thank you for everyone that does support my channel, and just let's try to be kinder to one another. And if we have the opportunity to have a channel, let's just show a little bit more compassion and understanding for each other, because this guy that was on, he was upset, and I hated to see that. So let's just focus on positive stuff and have a good time, and
show love.
Yeah, keep the negative out. And I'm the type of person, I'll be honest, if someone's negative towards me, I can write them off and not look back.
Yeah.
Because I just can't waste my time on it. I really can't. I mean, I get heartbroken when I'm friends with somebody and they're negative. But I don't want to. It was another YouTuber. I don't want to say because then people maybe go over there like, oh, Pat said, like, no, I don't want to. So I just kind of want to, it broke my. The guy was, you could visibly see, was upset, and he was only on 10 minutes, and
Right.
Just me, Kathy. I want to come down and get a dumpster diving 101 with you. When I hung out with What the Hells, they did how to buy. I bought storage units before, but they showed me their way to buy, and we did some. If you guys watch some of my videos, actually, they're in George and Jeremy are part in my little intro when we were having fun.
Yeah, I got a lot of people to catch up on.
Exactly, Cliff.
Yeah, people have forgotten just how easy it is to be nice to each other. Yeah,
I know. I had someone call me a jerk at Sam's Club a month ago. I was in Sam's Club and I had the mask on. I don't have one. I was talking to. I had it pulled a little bit down at my right here while I was talking to the cashier, and I was standing back to make sure we were like 4 or 5 feet away, and they were fine. All of a sudden, I heard someone in the distance go, "That guy doesn't have his mask on." So I'm like looking around, like, who the hell are they talking? They're like, oh boy, someone's pointing somebody out. They're talking about me. So I turned around.
Gotta love Karens.
And it was an employee. And she goes, you don't have your mask on. I said, yes, I do. I just pulled it down a couple seconds. And she goes, no. So I told her, you know what? Mind your own business. And she said something, and the customers over there called me a jerk. And I was like, wow. Like, I'm not. And so my cashiers, because there was 2 of them, apologized to me and said, oh, well, I've been going there for 21 years. And I know the lady that's in charge. And I said, hey, I want to talk, and she says, they're not supposed to point that out or say. I said, I came in with it on. I only took it down for like 15 seconds. And I said, to turn the customers against me, that's not right. And
they keep going back and forth. The CDC keeps going back and forth on the masks and stuff like that. And if they were so worried about it, I mean, they have a mask on. Wouldn't that prevent them from getting sick?
Well, and and I'm not one. They have the right. It's their business. I'll respect. I respect the rules. I had it on, but it was honestly it was a little hot, and it was the one that I had was too close, so breathing in and out was a little. So I pulled it down a little bit, and like I said, my cashiers were fine. And well, the lady, the girl, they made her apologize to me, but she wasn't being sincere. What made me mad was that the customer called me, and these were older people. You're just a jerk. I said, no, I'm not. And they giving me the death look and stuff like that. And just how quick people can. I've seen it when I was out doing, when this COVID-19 was going, and I was doing Instacart and shipping Amazon. I seen a lot of ugliness with people, and people are scared. Yeah, look, I get it, but also
still doesn't excuse their poor behavior and choice of words that they use,
and to be treating. Sometimes, honestly, some people just need to mind their own business. And then if some people are worried about it, they should just stay home.
Well, and they're saying that if you have certain health issues, like breathing issues, COPD, asthma, you're not supposed to wear them.
Yeah.
Because it will cause you to have a full attack.
Right.
So just say maybe you did have asthma or something, and that's why, you had the mask on for, to be respectful, but you started having troubles breathing, so you took it down. It doesn't matter what the excuse is. They have no right to open their mouth and impede on your freedom.
And nowadays, to be honest, I told my wife, she works in the public. I said, you're not the police. I said, they're supposed to enforce a policy out there. But if somebody's in and out real quick, don't start a fight that doesn't need to, because people are nuts. And,
And that's.
Now, Mrs. Murphy is saying that this is a
CDC. The CDC released that, so.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not going to.
They keep going back and forth, back and forth. I'm sorry, I won't wear a mask. I'll take my chances.
There's a lot of misinformation that's out there. I don't know. I mean, is every mask work the same? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I mean, is it? I see people just pull a T-shirt up over their face. Is that the same as a mask? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I'm not going to fight and argue with people over it and stuff like that.
Right. But, I won't wear a mask, and there's nobody that can force me to wear a mask. If a sign is up saying that you must wear a mask, I just won't go in there and spend my money. I just won't go. I have that right. So.
Yeah, John Jones said, yeah, everybody's on a short fuse. You got it. So
I just had an elderly woman shove her cart into me today at Quick Trip, which is our gas station. She was just being very rude. And and we've had a lot of people who are driving aggressive here in town, worse than normal. And it's older people now. And Tom and I were talking about that. And they're getting to the point where they're sick of the young people pulling the stunts they are. So now they're starting to fight back. And unfortunately, people like me and Tommy, who mind our P's and Q's and respect them, tend to get in the crossfire.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's very sad. Oh, you know what, John? That's a good idea. I mean, that's awesome. He says, "I'll wear a mask when they shut down Planned Parenthood."
John. So on that note, we're going to actually shut this down because we're hitting the 2-hour mark. But yeah, Destiny, I do, and my wife is home here, and I do appreciate you hanging out. And look, everybody,
thank you for having me. I
appreciate everyone that's listened. You know, we're just chatting here, and yeah, I always have to. Well, there's no sense retaliation. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So,
it's not.
No. Any kind of face covering protects you from spreading infections to others, doesn't protect you from others. Right. But I'm hoping next year at this time things will be looking back and saying we're glad this is all over with, and we'll be on a healthier side of mentally with people, and you know, getting past all this. So guys, for everybody coming on, I do appreciate it. Thanks for all the super chats. I appreciate that too. That's going towards Patdees' Dodge Challenger fund. May take me 40 years, but,
you have a person in chat, Cheesehead Treasures. They're asking me where I'm from. I'm in Wisconsin, and I'm taking it that you're from Wisconsin and you love the Packers.
So there you go.
Me and the Bargain Effect are in Wisconsin.
Yeah, there's trying to work on it. Yeah, be more patient.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Not even worth the time to debate and argue with. I had somebody call me a name because they walked in front of my car. I just looked at him and kept driving. So
Tommy actually had. Speaking of that, Tommy was driving, and we went to go pull into a parking spot, and this woman wearing a mask that was like here, like you could tell that she did not. She couldn't see. Okay, and she flies in between us, the front end of our car, and the car that was parked next to where we were pulling in. She just whipped it and then started flipping Tommy off. She was the one in the wrong because we were closer to parking. She had to go around, and then we go into the store, and she was being very, very just rude. I'm like, do you need a hug?
Well, see, I'm the type of guy, I'll say that stuff. And then if they say you're being a smartass, I said, no, you were just giving me a lot of attention with all that pointing. So I was wondering what was going on. I could be pretty quick with it and a little bit of a needler when I have to be, but I'll let people know when they're wrong and tell them, like, there's no room for that. And you know.
Right. Real quick, Cheesehead Treasures. Do you have videos with robots? Little robots? If so, then I found you, and I want to share the love, or show the love to your channel.
Mr. Pickles is saying goodbye in the background. But guys, thanks for everyone coming by. Thanks again for the super chats. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for commenting on my videos. Thanks for just, if I don't know you, even if you guys are talking amongst yourself, I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to put out more content and balance all this out. So thank you, and you guys have a great night.
Much love, everybody.